Okay, we are going to make a top. Now you can see that I've changed the jaws from the number 1 jaws to the number 2 jaws. I've got about a 2x2 piece, in this case cherry, but it could be 2x2 maple, walnut, oak. It really doesn't matter too much what it is. The first order of business is we have to turn a spigot. These are only holding on these 2 points, so it's not holding very well. While you were away, I did put an X on the other end so I can get everything all centered up here. So we'll get that started. Get this centered and lock her down a little bit. And our only purpose right here is to put a spigot on this end, then I'm going to swap it around. So I'm going to take a parting tool and that's all we have to do right there. Back this out of the way. Turn this around, and now I've got something that these can grip on, and that will hold extremely well. I could close it on down. I could have gone with a little bit smaller spigot, but for our purposes I think this will do this. The very first thing that we have to do here is face off the end of our top, and I'm using a spindle gouge here to make what would normally be a facing cut, but I'm actually gonna cut a little convex shape here, and my purpose is to establish the spinning point. I want it to be sharp enough to spin well, but blunt enough that it maintains a low center of gravity. If I get it too blunt, it'll be very durable, but it won't spin for beans. Next, I've got to grab the parting tool and to make a cut down to generally what's going to be the stem, the spinning stem. And this is not necessarily the thickness of the top, because I'm going to go back and cut it in a minute. I'll give myself a little working room here with the 1/4 inch wide parting tool. Being careful not to make it too flimsy at this point. Back to the spindle gouge, cutting what's going to be the top profile, the top edge of the disc in the profile. You'll notice when I get to the bottom here that I'm going to roll over and do some quick half beads. Just a little detail that's very easy and takes almost no time to put on. Then we need to give ourselves a little working room, so as I clear out some of the waste, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm finished with the disc area, and I'm choosing to take the spinning stem down with the spindle gouge. You could just as easily use a skew if you wanted to. At the very end of this, you'll notice that I roll a little quick half bead, then I'll come in and part it off, and we'll have our top just that quickly. I have literally made hundreds of these at trade shows. Everybody loves them.